Good evening, traders. Let's see who is in here. Stego, hello traders. Yes, ASDERT. Bottom seems to be in. Would you agree? I'll answer that in a minute. Virat Fib, evening. Andy P, evening. Feel the redness, hoi hoi. Fan. I will not repeat what Farhan's comment says there because we do not offer any financial advice within this. It is purely me talking nonsense on the internet, and yes, that's it. David Packham says bottom ain't in. Again, I will cover that in a minute. Mindless Musician says morning. Another hour or so to go. Fan, don't forget to use the Bybit affiliate link to sign up to the crew membership for another 24 hours of discount. Yeah, there you go. Fan's chilling everything again. Okay. David Packham, I'm not wearing the Adidas today. Shane Callie, welcome. Luke, how's your throat? I'm always clear my throat. Descendant of Giants, sub Luke went to 52k. If we're going to get it, it might be this week. Yellow Taurus. What is going on? There's some weird comments in this today. Alright, okay, I'm going to get through them. Luxury, would you like to join in? We haven't had you on a live stream for a bit. Maybe we could have some discussion. Yeah. If anyone would like to join in on the live stream on this one, we can have some discussion. I'm just generally just chilling out. I have deployed my funds. So this is what I was talking about earlier. This was the dip that I've been waiting for all day. We finally, well, the dip that I've been waiting out since the evening. I have deployed funds into that dip and have taken profit already. Okay, so we have hit the daily level. We've had a really nice, let's say where my entry was, which was here. We've had almost a 3% bounce. So very, very happy with that. I do think that we probably remain in a range for a little bit longer than this. Okay, this is why it's a big take profit region for me. I've gone into some alts. Again, taking profit quickly, but happy to scale in on some stuff. Wow, I've just seen AVAX having a really good run. That was actually one that I bought, so that's quite nice. Sand obviously has had a really good move. Anyway, back to the chart. Cool. What I'll do in a minute, I'll let me get the zoom up, and I'll do like generally. Yeah, let's let's open up the Zoom room a second. I'll bring Luxury in because it's been a while since we've heard from Luxury, so we'll do that on a live stream anyway. People hear from Luxury every single day within the crew for constant updates on the chart, but it's been a while since a live stream. It means I'm going to have to put my headphones on, which is kind of annoying. All right. Bear with me a second, guys. We're just bringing in invite there. I will put my headphones on. And it's so weird that Zoom, that Streamlabs does this and does the echo, because I was using another streaming software. In fact, I could just move on to that because we didn't get the echo. It's just weird that Streamlabs gives an echo and nothing else does. But anyway.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah,
How's
I'm
everyone?
good. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, all good. Just got back from football.
What
Yeah.
what game was that?
I was playing football today.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Did you win?
Yeah. Of course I won. I scored a hat trick actually today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, quite
Nice.
nice.
Yeah, I want to get back into playing football again, but
I think we should do a
yeah.
Toros team or something.
Yes, that would be good. Yeah, so how's your I
Trading?
guess,
Yeah.
day of trading been
Um,
today?
yeah, I'm in one long. I'm in shorts. I remain in shorts, but I'm in a long from the that retrace towards that golden pocket. That is about, because you see it like every time
Yeah.
that retrace to the golden pocket after like a big move like that, and now we're kind of pushing up. But I do want to see like some sign of strength before I close any shorts at this
Yeah.
rate, because I still think we could head low at the moment.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think it's a good time to be starting to buy back in again here. Just from the low we had, the volume there was really nice from this earlier. Managed to get that on the trading room this morning, which was really cool. We've had the retrace. We've not yet really had a change of market structure on this so far. We're still just
And do you
kind
want
of
to share your
going
screen,
along.
mate? On the
Oh, yeah.
screen?
Sorry, mate. Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. I think there's also the potential we swing failure this current low, or that major low, that 58,424. I think we could swing failure that.
Yeah.
Um,
I think, yeah, actually that would be quite reasonable to do it. Put in a range here, and then maybe later on in the week or something, you could swing failure that low, and it would still almost keep this stuff intact,
yeah.
which could be it could be kind of like, yeah, everyone will get super bearish again. That's why you've got to take profit quickly. Okay, so if anyone has, taken along from here, this take profit back at this daily level.
Because it does seem to just push up, but it's not pushing up too convincingly. There's long trace to be had, but I'd just be cautious.
Yeah, for sure. So I'd like to go over today, because I did want to come back on here because I have gone back into some positions on altcoins again now, also with this drop. Is there anything that you've been looking at in particular that you want to cover initially, or
Let's think. Let me have a look around. I do like the look of Tezos, quite a bit. Tezos BTC pair, for a bit of a longer play. It can still come a decent bit lower, but it's coming into rather big support for the moment. You've got like a cluster of daily, weekly, and monthly levels coming up now. So yeah, that's what I'm paying it locally. I'm paying attention. I've been day trading the USDT pair as well. So yeah. So if someone wants, I was looking at BNB. Looks quite strong in my opinion. Like BNB looks really strong.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the Tesla's chart because I looked at this the other day. I think at which point we were still hanging out up here, and I I was looking for a bit lower on this, but yeah, it does. This monthly level is quite nice here, and we have now started to build those divergences. At the time that I looked at that previously, I think it was just after this move up, and we'd had a bit of a bounce here. And now that we have moved down, I think, yeah, that is now looking, because there were no divergences at the time, but now they're starting to come in.
Yeah.
On the chart, you're getting there, and yeah, you've got you've got really nice confluence. You've got daily order block. You've got taking out these lows. You've got the monthly level, and you've just got the region of accumulation here that it is coming into backtest. So yeah, from the BTC pair, that is
I think it looks
looking.
decent.
The thing that it could do. Where's the point of, because we were looking at POC of this region, which there is also. Yeah, I guess any move lower down, you'd be looking at that point of control on the BTC pair, and then on the USDT. Oh.
Again, this is like more of a long-term play, obviously.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the alts are more are long-term plays, basically, aren't they?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I was hoping to see Teslas come like much lower, but it's wishful thinking. We'll see.
I mean, the USDT pair could, but then that would correspond with Bitcoin coming down a bit, wouldn't it?
It would have to, yeah.
Um,
Or just the
yeah,
BTC pair bleeding out.
Yeah, one of those two.
That's what we'll be looking for. Right, let me just go over the chat. Where did we start? Alessio, there is no echo actually. Yeah, the echo happens when I have it on the speakers coming through, and it only does it when I'm using a Zoom call with someone else on here, and I'm using it through Streamlabs to get into this. There is other streaming software that I used the other day, and it was fine. So I don't quite get why it does it here. Farhan can help with some backers for the Taurus football team to secure some big money players. Actually, I can get a Messi sponsorship who'll charge 2 million to show up if you stop all our champagne requests. Yeah. So you're looking at BNB as well?
Yeah, I think in general perspective, I think BNB looks decent. It just looks strong in comparison to like the rest of the market, I feel. Especially the BTC pair. It's kind of like broken out, this like kind of descending type triangle. And I had it counting as like an ABCDE and the EW count.
Yeah.
We won't go too much into detail on that, but it looked quite decent for a move up. But we need to see it. Obviously, it's all dependent how Bitcoin moves.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's held up really well.
Yeah, it's like on the high, on like the mad, on like the 12-hour, like the daily. It's like, I think it's a daily or something. It's like broken out quite nicely to an extent. Like this, it's kind of like downtrending thing.
Yeah, certainly locally looks good.
Yeah, it looks decent, I'd say. But then again, that's like moved already, so
yeah, you've had the bounce from the golden pocket here locally.
Yeah.
I guess maybe BTC Pay probably be looking at some kind of consolidation, and then whatever way it moves down out of that, moves up or down out of that. I'm saying down because that's the way I would look for it to go into the point of control here, but we'll see. Yeah, I did some shopping today on Bought Cardano.
Oh yeah.
So I did buy some ADA at the, again, just off of this retrace that we've had. This is what we had spoken about previously. ADA BTC.
I think Bit token could retrace a bit more, to be honest. So like I'm aware of that.
But yeah, Cardano
I wouldn't
still
mind it
holding
coming
around
down.
these lows. So that was one I got into. What else did I buy? ICP again, just getting back into that. This time low of the range. One. around the daily when we came down to the lower daily. So yeah, there's a few. There's a few.
No.
V-Chain was another one. There's so much. It's just generally quite a good opportunity. Like, of course, we could go lower, but I think it is quite a good opportunity in the market that if you come into regions of support again, trading each chart on merit, and there's a lot of stuff that's come down into areas that we've been waiting for quite a while to hit. CRV again here. Actually, that's had a really nice bounce. Wow. Okay. Where do I need to take profit on this one already? Oh, CRV. I just have been waiting for such a long time. Bought everything that I wanted to. 7% bounce on this already.
That looks
For
nice.
scientists. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I think tomorrow I'm going to be day trading some of the alts even more, depending what Bitcoin's doing. So that'll be interesting.
Well, we should. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, after a big move down like this, we should see some just volatility decreasing for a while, and I do think Bitcoin's going to stay more or less range bound for another day or two, maybe up until the end of the week. Even it would be really nice is to have that range come up here somewhere, but I don't think that's entirely likely yet. I think we can probably hang out around these lows for quite a bit longer, but that will give some really good opportunities to trade both on Bitcoin and on altcoins, to day trade those. Look for the ones that have shown some signs of strength today. So look for the stuff that's had really good bounces. CRV, like I just showed, has just had a really strong bounce. And other assets that have performed relatively well against Bitcoin, especially since putting in this second low. Now, a lot of stuff will have had bigger liquidation runs to the downside, but it's what really has performed since here that I think is quite important, and that would be the stuff that you can then look to day trade tomorrow, and the coming days really.
Yes.
All right. Chat's just talking about football still.
Oh my god, shouldn't have mentioned it.
I know. I don't know why I'm. Yeah. Mana has been strong, but needs to break 350. Yes, Mana was actually one that I was looking at. I didn't buy any, or I didn't take a trade on Mana, but yeah, that's very strong. Thing with this, I did. Where is it? Same as always. CXZV, do you think it's a good idea to short sand on swing failure pattern of previous all-time high? There is a 0.236 fib, 1-to-1 fib, and 1.271
I want to have a look at that. Oh, sand has got a major move up actually, hasn't it?
Sanders as short would be very tempting here.
Yeah, insane.
As a fear of the highs. Okay, let me put an alert there. Some short exposure would be nice.
Yes. I'm gonna look for it as well.
However, oh, okay. I'm just going to chart this up quickly.
I might have to use the USDT, the Binance chart, right? Oh.
Yeah, it's like no history on Bybit.
It would be like an immense. I think your risk to reward would be insane, wouldn't it? Or I might do some EW on this actually. Will be nice.
Okay. So what was it? To short sand on SFP of previous all-time high, there's a 1-to-1 and 1.27. Let's do the 1.272. I assume that's what you meant was the 1.272. So let's just take a look. If I put on the expansions, we would have then our 1-to-1.
That lower daily.
Ah, okay. So we're looking at this. Wait, what are we looking at?
The thing is, like even locally, it looks like it's wanting to move higher, but that can change very quickly. I'm going to set an alert.
Okay. And BTC. I could sell some dreams on this. I think everyone's going to be buying into it because it's the one that is showing the strength at the moment. I think that would look reasonable for a trade. But you got to be really careful if you're shorting blue sky breakouts like this.
Of course.
But short exposure, if we do get a break of the all-time high here on sand, then yes. I will monitor that. Nice back test of the daily after breaking through it.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
See if the divergences will continue. Yeah. Yeah, interesting one. Who was it that pointed that out? Sensi just mentioned it as well. CXZV. Okay, so you're saying, do you think it's a good idea to short sound on three fair pattern previous all time high?
It looks quite impulsive. That's the thing.
Volume's nothing special. It's just having a nice bounce. Jan Nicholas Peterson, a guy on Twitch lost 7k today trying to short sand. Yeah, but where did he try to short sand? That's the thing. There is absolutely no way that you would short this anywhere else on this chart other than it taking out its high. It would be ridiculous. Because it has had a really strong bounce. So there's a time and a place for taking a short position. Whether that is coming up, if this high is taken, which I'm sure it will be, this high will get taken, then I'll take a look at that one. But I don't tend to short stuff too much, but it would be nice to have a bit of short exposure on the market.
How's Bitcoin looking? Looks okay.
Yeah. Also, Sand is launching new metaverse beta version product on the 29th of November. Cool. We'll see what happens with that one.
Yeah. Litecoin's been moving down a bit. Yeah.
Yep.
As well. Wow, Litecoin's been perfect, hasn't it?
Yeah, Litecoin's a really good move down. So again, that was another one that I had taken a position on earlier. But it's not the strongest of support, but it is there. It is local support.
It's all dependent on Bitcoin as well, you know, it, like you're saying, because if Bitcoin wants to go to the levels you're saying as well, potentially, you know, like if it wants to go lower, or then these alts are going to come down to better support, which I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Descendant of Giants. Okay, so I'm just gonna cover this because I know a lot of people seem to think that this is the reason why we had a sell-off, and it's not. Okay, so crypto tax laws passed in the States, causing massive sell-offs. How low can we go before we break bull market structure? First of all, yes, they put out a bill today, but first of all, it was a draft. Second of all, this has been addressed since the draft had come out, that within the next few days there will be amendments to that bill that are going to revert a lot of... This was posted in... I need to remember who it was that posted this in the chat, because I did look at this. It was Charles Hodgkinson that posted an update on this, and then a few other people as well. That a lot of the negative language will be reversed on that. On top of that, none of the stuff in the bill is mentioning anything about any crypto laws being passed until 2023. So as far as I'm aware, I think it's 2023 that they're talking about that. And that if there is a bill that is not a draft bill, like the one that today was, that won't be released until 2022. So it just doesn't matter. That's from what I've seen of that bill that came out. And the fact that that's the thing. Okay, you have a news article that creates panic in the market, and that's used to create liquidity that's needed in order to get people shaken out, and that's what we've seen today. This is not a news related event. This was a technical short that came into golden pocket, came into a daily resistance, came into an order block. It was a technical short position that was unable to hold here. And then what was done is there was a news event that just happened to coincide with it. You get that, that will trigger panic within the market. It gives you an opportunity to move price lower, faster. That's the only thing. We would have come down to this level anyway. It just gives an opportunity to move price down faster. So yeah, it's the same with like bullish news, bearish news. I just do not care. Look at the chart. Here was where the technical short was. It was like, what? Here or something? Where the bill was released? You've already missed all the move. Doesn't matter. It's already done. Just stop paying attention to the news, like good or bad. If it's good news, it will get retraced. Like we've seen that with the Elon Musk tweets and him and stuff. Like good news will get retraced, bad news will get retraced. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get the likes up a little bit on here. Let's try and
How
get it
many are
up
we
to
at the
50.
moment?
Only at 28. Let's get it up to 50 likes and we'll continue for a bit.
I haven't really looked at the order flow today in Bitcoin. Let me have a look.
Omar W. Power just listed to Coinbase minutes ago. Wow,
Power.
that is old school Power Ledger. Wow, I haven't
You're
looked at that
asking,
since 2017.
yeah,
I
that's
used to
a
love
long
this.
time ago.
I used to be well into Power Ledger. I was like, I bought that like when it launched years and years and years ago. Oh my god, what is it? That's yeah, nice. I did. I was like literally when it launched, November 2017. That was like my favorite trade of the whole 2017 bull run. I have good memories. I have very fond memories of Power Ledger. How high? How much profit did I make on this? Because it must have been the first few days. Ah, yeah, good. 3,600%. Right towards the end of the last bull run. I probably still have some of this somewhere. Good to see them doing well. In fact, I think that's why I added this line on here. I think I found out that I did have some and that this was my average position from back in 2017. So I think I do still have some of this. Nice. That's one for a nostalgia play, that one. Imagine if it comes back up here. PK, Twitter CFO said it's not a good time to invest in crypto. So
What a load of waffle.
yeah. What's today's crypto bands show? Matic development. It's all fundamental stuff. All right. Matic actually looks really good. So I know, okay, maybe there was some slow of development. Again, I don't care. Matic was one that did look really nice in the chart. So I will go for what the chart looks like. Look what happened to it. Hit the daily level, retrace. I think I charted this on Bybit, which is why. Go. Well, that lines up quite nicely. Yeah. Yeah, Matic actually technically looks pretty decent. It's another one of those. I haven't taken a trade on this one. It's not really a token that I trade all that often. But Yeah, technically quite nice. Where's the next support for ICP if BTC falls down? Take a quick look on ICP. I think honestly, if ICP loses this area of support, then it will take the lows. I wouldn't want to be in ICP if it started closing like significantly below $40. So if you lose $40, and start getting closes below there, yeah, I think we'd probably enter just a downtrend back on this, which would just take us down towards these lows and do that. You'd get bounces once it takes out here, but realistically, yeah, next support would be all-time low on ICP. This is the opportunity. This is accumulation, and you wouldn't want to be losing that, no matter what Bitcoin does. It doesn't matter if Bitcoin takes another drop. If something's in accumulation like this, the BTC pair should hold up nice enough in order to stop too much damage happening on the chart. Van, one looks a bargain. Yeah, I did just take a look at one, I think. Daily order block. Hit the lower daily, untested daily there. And yeah, one. It's these 4-hour candles that look really good on a lot of this stuff. Just these continuous wicks down and just slowing. Okay, you're wicking, you get these wicks down, but it's just kind of slowing that downwards momentum, and often that will lead to a relatively decent rally off of this. But we will wait and see. I'm pretty certain one was one of the trades that I took, because that was one that I was looking at the other day. 1111111. Yes, it is. Cool. Paulius, next support for ADA. Again, I've looked at ADA. What I'll do in a minute, I will. I noticed earlier, so someone was looking at Cirrus. Mover. Cool. Yeah, a lot of the low caps looking.
Algo looks decent.
What does?
Algorand.
Yes.
I think. Yeah. Yep. I just seen that now. I like the look of it.
Yeah, Algo is.
I really like the look of it.
That's one of the trades I took today. Like from just the Binance chart alone, without having to do any TA on it, just taking out everything. This happened since the Binance.
Yeah, and the BTC nice. Pair as well looks like really well, like really good.
Yeah, back down to range lows again.
It's a new daily level on the BTC pair. Literally just tapped it. I think it's a new daily. Yeah, you literally just tapped this like lowest possible daily level. And locally, at least.
Yeah, and on the USD pair.
Yeah, that's really nice. I think it looks good. And it's like retraced the majority of its pump. On the it's on the BTC pair. It's cleared up that whole kind of single prince type thing.
Yes.
you know, fill in that like massive pump up it had obviously, and then like just retesting it. It seems.
Mhm.
I might have to buy some of this soon.
Got range. Any other significant levels on this? Not really. No. Everyone's asking about near protocol.
Oh, I think I have that on one of my lists. Let me see.
I might. Okay, I've got an idea.
Oh yeah, near. It's on Bybit now as well.
Yeah. Do you? I will. I might chart this afterwards, but I'm gonna just. Oh, yeah. Another chart that looks just very, very good. Okay, you just sweeping the lows of a range that it's been in. Everything's been in a range. Yeah, that would be a daily AB probably. It is. So here is your daily level. This is the block. There is your daily order block. If price comes back down lower, I don't even need so much data on this. What exchange is this? This is Bybit. Let's just see where we are. Actually, I'll bring this up on here. Man. Then we never got that retrace because that was the trade I was looking for, and that would have been amazing. How much profit did I miss out on by not just buying this and waiting for a retrace? 600%. Could have been up
Ouch.
600% if I just if I'd have aped in, but I didn't. Yeah, no, you've got decent support here on near for sure. Daily level.
I need to redo a lot of my altcoin TA now because of this move it's had. I just update all my levels. So I might do something on that for the crew or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you've got your you're doing
tomorrow.
the call tomorrow morning, aren't you?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think it is a good idea to be, like you said, to have a bit of short exposure though right now. You know, just protect yourself at the moment, I feel.
Yeah. Yeah, at the moment everything's giving you the market has given a really good opportunity, and a pretty decent move down. What was this? No. Oh, Delirium missed a notification on the for the stream. Yeah, I think actually if Near could be setting up for a trade. So if we do get another pullback into this region, $9 to $9.50 looks good. You'd be playing a range again on this as coming into a daily order block. Is that also golden pocket? Are we going to have the triple whammy confluence there? Well, of course we are. There we go. Daily order block, untapped daily level, taking range lows, swing
Wait,
failure pattern of range lows, coming back into a previous region of resistance. Okay, it's okay. The volume, I don't think the point of control will be there. No. You got a high volume node in that area from the move up. At this point, you'd be saying, yeah, so you do have resistance that lines up. Okay, there's a block on the way up. Here it is trying to find support on the way down. So if it gets a bounce, $10.30 resistance, then maybe you're looking for this to test again. And at that point, maybe you could take the trade. Things have probably bounced a little bit too much already to take these. What we could then get on this. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of this stuff's low time frame things at the moment. If it can get a move up, and then we're looking at another retrace maybe later on in the week. But you could get, let's see if it does come into this. It's 6.5% bounce.
quite a bit, isn't it?
Yeah. CXZV harmonic. I forget which one. Crab or whatever. What's this for? Sargas tipping again, like that. Free Adonis. What is the crab we're looking at? Time frames, anything helpful? Did anyone else say anything about harmonics? And for what chart? Okay.
I don't know if you've been using it, Luke, but you know the speed fan, that level that I was talking about quite often. I don't know if you've seen it, obviously the 786. I don't really see anyone use it, but I've been using it quite a bit and it's been working really well.
This was we came in. It was the 786, wasn't it, for the drop? Right.
Yeah. It was at the time. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've seen a lot of people use the 7.5, right? But the 786 is, and obviously I like the 8.3 with it, and it just
Yep.
works really well.
Yeah, so he did have that nice confluence with the high there. And if we were going to add those on to this move down, gives you some speed fan kind of stuff going on there.
Well, it seems like everything has hit like a daily level.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything on kind of untapped dailies. Yeah, that's where we are. Pump weekly level. Yeah, basically. Investor Jeffrey, he's in it for business. Let do business. Don't know what you're talking about. Off era bit has made a bounce. Golden pocket, right? Oh yeah, you're right. We knew that. Yeah. This is now from here. There it is. And remove the local stuff. Took out the lows. Yeah.
Mate, I have to head off for the night.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for joining in and having a bit of a
No
chat.
worries.
I'll
Yes, I'll catch everyone in the morning if you're in the crew for that.
yeah.
Coach is
So
cool, I guess.
yeah, Luxury will be doing his usual call tomorrow morning. So yeah, we will.
Yes, I'll catch
We'll see you
everyone
then.
then.
All right,
Yeah,
mate. I'll
nice
see you
speaking
later.
to you all. Catch you later.
All right, bye. Bye. Take my headphones off. What I'll do tonight, everyone, I will stick around for the daily open, and then I'll probably just leave soon after the daily open. So let's see if we can. Actually, what I'll do, I'll stick around for the daily open if we can get this up to. We're at 49 likes. We've got 81 viewers. Let's get it up to 70 likes. I'm just going to quickly shoot off quickly as well, just to fill up my water bottle, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. Yeah, if we're up to 70 likes by the time I get back, I'll stick around for the daily open, and 15-20 minutes after that. So yeah, back in just a sec, guys. I come back and it's exactly 70 likes. Good. Uh, right. Oh, where were we? Okay, Bitcoin. Let's take a look. Where's our weekly level gone? Why has that disappeared from the chart? Blur. There it is. A daily close above this weekly level wouldn't be too bad at all. A daily close above this daily level would be incredibly good. We'll see how it goes here. Well, until then, just can play the range. But right, really annoying. I said I'd stay around until daily open, but I was feeling, I was feeling full of energy, and now I suddenly feel tired. But it is okay. Oth. Am I buying Bit? I already have some Bit. Is it a reasonable trade here compared to everything else that I have taken today? Possibly. Possibly. It's always proved itself out every time it's had a drop. It's proved it can recover from that. It has taken out the lows. So it has stopped people out. I don't want it. Yeah. I would be interested in Bit here, but you've just got to pick carefully and not go into just everything because it all looks good. There are certain things that look better and have had a bit more established support within an area. The thing that I don't really like about what BitDAO has is just so much space between highs and lows. So that's the thing that's a little bit yeah, that's the thing that's a little bit boring about a little bit boring. I read a little bit worrying about yeah, just buying in at these lows here. Just all of that space that we've got, that you're coming down into this area without really having established properly strong support at a region. So the last time it did something like this, and okay, yeah, you were looking at it as being very bullish and coming through, but it did just get continuation. This could get continuation lower and we'd be looking at the lows down here. Whereas if this had chopped around as a range a bit more, maybe I'd be a bit more interested in this. But yeah, certainly it looks decent. Yeah. Greg, who are your favorite people in crypto that you like to follow or watch? Honestly, no one. I'd apart from like people that are in the community, I do not watch any other YouTubers. I don't follow anyone else's TA unless they're within the community. I just have a TA style that I use, and that's what I like to do. If there are people that I can't even think. I like to follow people, like if it's fundamental stuff, then there's certain people that I do like on the fundamental side of things because that that stuff, like, I don't have the time to research it. But for me, I've got trading's a job, like it's what I do. So I don't need to know what anyone else is doing in order to trade. So I don't know from a technical perspective of anyone else at all who I would look at. But from fundamentals, I'm trying to think. I can't really think. There's a few good people on Twitter that I like some of their fundamental analysis. Oh, they so Binance have Bybit have launched Bit Inverse. Oh, they have. Oh, I might take an inverse perpetual trade on this and accumulate a bit more. So I don't know if I want to be taking any more USDT trades, but I might do inverse. Because then it means if bit DAO goes to 0, then I do like trading inverse perpetual contracts. That's got me more interested. Luke is a mix between John J. Brown and Pop Smoke. I gotta Google those. John J. Brown. What? I don't even know who a John J. Brown is. Pop Smoke. Right. Chat gets weirder every time. Phillips Jr. PowerCoin just launched on Coinbase and is going to be on the news tomorrow morning, pushing Biden's green infrastructure bill since it's a renewable energy token. Like I said, go back like 30 minutes in this video. I was invested into Power Ledger on the day they launched in 2017. I made very good profit on that. It's nice to see that project's still around and is doing well. I'm not interested in trading it at all anymore. It's old. It's not anything interesting for me. But it's good to see that they're doing well. It's good to see that they are still relevant. I used to be really into it. I know the founder of Power Ledger is the mayor of Perth in Australia, or at least she was the mayor of Perth, which is kind of cool. So that had some, at least it was a valid thing, a valid project. Yeah. Yeah, good to see them doing well. Anyway, where was I? Let's see if we can get a close above 60k. Just to end the day, above 60k would be quite nice. Zagas, I love that you're so vocal in here, and yet on crew chat is what, like 3 messages in the last 6 months. It's nice. I like people that are vocal on YouTube and makes Thank you again for the other tip. Great confidence on bit at $2.45.7. That would be the daily level, right? No. See, I'm looking at this. Oh yeah, no, it is the daily level. Yeah. Instead of saying good, great confluence, just say it's the daily level. But yeah, but yes, there is good confluence there. It's already hit the daily level once. We've come back and tested it again. It's not confluence; it's the daily level. But I know what you mean. Yeah. The confluence that's there is they don't know. They don't know. Sound. No, sound's still on my main mic. It's fine. The sound is fine. My end, I think. Buy car USD moon tomorrow. Moon tomorrow. Noon tomorrow. Car USD. Some KuCoin. Yeah. Ahmed, Mohammed. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to just say. I didn't mean to just yeah poo poo on your on the daily level. Yes, it's the macro golden pocket there. Um, I would like to know what other fib stuff is there. It looks like it could be. Do we have anything in the speed fan? No. Yeah, I realize that came across a bit. It's just a daily level. I realize it's not just a daily level. There's lots there. The level itself is the daily, but yeah. Hmm. What else could we have from this? The 2 extension of the range at the highs. Yeah. You got a 1-to-1 from this. Yeah. Okay. There you go. We've added some. We've added some more confluence to BitDAO, or you have told me what you've added to it. Yeah, it looks good. ABC. The thing that I don't like about this, with like using it as a 1-to-1, wouldn't particularly use this as a target normally because it's just not enough of a trending move. You didn't really have a change of market structure to have been able to call this a B wave. It's just down. But yes, we do have this going on for sure. 2 more minutes until the daily close. We will probably be closing a daily candle again above the weekly level, which isn't terrible. It's not terrible. From that point, we will have to see where it would like to take us throughout the Asia session. "30 seconds to go. Will it hold?" It's not particularly important. This is more just a will it hold above? A daily candle holding above a weekly level doesn't really make much sense, but overall, okay, we're not going to get a close above the daily that is important here. That's not going to happen, but it's not terrible. But again, it just continues this range that we're in. Investor Jeffrey is just talking nonsense in the chat. We'll probably just remove that one because people might be stupid enough to take it seriously. There we go, daily close. I didn't even notice that. So this is where we are in the grand scheme of things. Okay, holding above the weekly still. This here being the big weekly level. We have had a daily close again, yet again. So far, everything that we've done since breaking all-time high has held above this weekly level, apart from one single little close below. We have now come back in. We have tapped that daily level that we did get, that one close that came below the weekly and the monthly, which was just to shake everybody out of the market before breaking to new all-time highs. We have come back and we have back tested that level once again, and we've got a close above. So although I do think we put in a range, I think the closing above, constructive. We still have to remember that overall, things are still pretty good. The weekly close above previous all-time high at the beginning of the week was good. At that point, it did get a lot of people trapped offside, buying into resistance after we'd already had a move up. So there was a low, and we'd traded that very profitably last week by managing to catch actually the low that we came down into originally, and then managing to actually time the exact low off of this, getting a move up into the daily level into the golden pocket. Yeah, this is okay. You just trade it level by level. Let's see what some of the alts are doing, and then I'll wrap things up. Let me see if we can get a playbook thing going as well for the morning. So straight away, off of the new day, let's bring up EXO. Let's do it on here. We're doing too much stuff on trading. I've spent the whole stream on TradingView. Just crazy. But more about the other stuff. This is the stuff you don't often see on the streams. So, levels to be aware of. We're getting moved down initially. So let's see if that can grab some liquidity and get a move up. NPOC up here. Again, if we do get a move, we've got the single prints. There's nothing particularly important on the TPO. We do still have the weekly NPOC down there at 57,300, which it never came into a few weeks ago. We were looking at that like last month. Volume, footprint, put it up onto a tick size so we can all see what's going on here. Nice decline in open interest. Hasn't been so much interest in going long again here. They're still dropping off, so people are still closing out of positions. You'd have resistance at 61,750. This has now come into the golden pocket again. Let's take a long. I'm just gonna trade this as I normally would. So scalp long off of that. Let's see if it can then flip daily open. If it doesn't get a flip here, daily open being where? That one. So what we're looking for, the first move was down. Usually you get that move down, you get some liquidity generated to the downside. You can then run that back up, claim the daily open. Okay, VWAP should then be supporting it, and we can take a look for a move higher. So into a long position, start the day off. If we do lose this, I'll just quickly cut out of that. This is just a little scalp trade. We'll see how it goes. It's got to flip the VWAP first of all. Lots of shorts into the golden pocket, yeah. There's some support, right? There it is. Clearly Binance are looking at this the same way I am. We'll see if it holds out. FTX got suddenly very interested at the daily close. Oh no, daily open. Pushed it down. Bybit's done. Yes. Oh, okay. Bybit is on trading light. Finally. They did tell me this was coming, and they did say that to check it when we do get the new daily open. So it is here. Okay. And it's a very, very, very thin order book with absolutely nothing to show. Bybit, come on. That's pathetic. Really? Ah, it's spot. It's spot, isn't it? No, it's not. No, it would be perps. It's liquidations. Anyway, there's our scalp long. What was the deleted message? All right. Jacob, did you enter at market? Yeah. Yeah, scalp trades, I would usually get in at market, get out at limit. If it's just a really quick scalp opportunity like this, fees don't bother me too much. We're looking at like nice big percentages right now. Like we're already up from this. Almost 1%. So in at market, even in and out at market, that's still decent. Reclaim daily open, now we're looking at VWAP to hold. So lose VWAP, that becomes the invalidation. So far, what was the trade when we entered? And I literally caught the exact low on this. I could show you the position. I did just have a... That's why I quickly had to go onto this. Because I noticed that it had been hit. So we were looking at that. Okay, maybe I didn't catch the exact low, but it was within the wick. The idea was something along those lines initially. Now what you can do is, now that this has come back up, this now gives you a new trade. So if we are still looking for this to come back up towards the daily level, we do now have this as a trade. So if it does come back in, I'm already in a long position. But what I would do is, my invalidation now would be if we lose the VWAP early on. We're looking at this as that VWAP open that we do often get. You've had a move down to initiate some shorts, to get people on the wrong side of the market, push it back up, and then once those people are now trapped, you can come back in to a level, get VWAP as support, and then we can push the price higher. Not significantly, but I'm just looking back up towards 61, I guess, at this stage, if that can continue. So yeah, nice little trade to start the day. Johnny U, sand going for all-time high. So I should have an alert going off on sand in a minute, because that would be a potential short opportunity. I'm going back onto Bybit here. This is really disappointing. We've been waiting for Bybit for so long, and it's just pathetic. Like, it's just bots. Literally, I could place an order. Let me see if I can place an order on this and if it shows up. Uh, need to place something fairly significant and out the way, so it has no chance of getting filled. This must only be showing like really. Why is it not giving us more data? Hmm. Yeah, well. So it seems Bybit's only giving us like an order book depth of about 1% on here. But at least it's there. It's a start. I'll stick with FTX for knowing what the big guys are doing. Jacob, on this trade in particular, the one that this now is, which is basically all I'm doing, I'm not really looking for take profit based off of levels so much. I'm more looking for an increase in volume. So what I would do on here is go to this 1 minute chart or even lower. Like this is a really low time frame chart. Sand has just taken all-time highs. Okay. I'll come back to it. Do we have a short on here on sand? I gotta get in quickly if I'm gonna do this. Load the chart. I need it ready to go. I'm not gonna take a short on sand yet, but I want it ready to go. So I need to find the asset on HyperTrader. Can you please hurry up? If HyperTrader wants to load for me, okay, now I'll go onto the exchange. Sand. I don't think we're going to get a short off of it. That's still looking very strong. We'll wait and see. I'll have it there ready to go. Just in case. There's your back test of previous all-time high. Which is that? That's kind of significant, isn't it? There we go, that's a bit better. $3.60. If it can get a move up to $3.60 sand, then maybe I would consider it. Got to wait for some volume to come into it. Let me do another alert on this. So if we do get a swing failure on sand, it will let us know. And on Bitcoin, pulling back once again. Testing the weekly again here, but chopping around. So the trade is now looking something along these lines. And again, by getting in at the lows, it's just able to take profit quite quickly on that. showing VWAP as being literally right here on Exo, which is interesting. YouTube, you're getting like a free trading room tonight, because I'm trading this as if I would, like, the trading room has more conversation and we're looking at a bit more stuff, and I am going into a bit more detail, I guess. But this is basically just what the trading rooms are. There you go. I do not do this very often. Okay. Overall, this is just going to end up as a pretty much break-even trade if it does take out the low and hit my stop. It will probably just bounce after it does that, but that's okay. Okay. Cool. BTC is dropping, yeah. All right. Still within an area here. Higher time frames. The thing with the EXO VWAP is often, that's why, just click refresh. That's why the EXO VWAP wasn't there. Whoa, okay. Right. Yeah, it's all got a bit quiet in the chat now, so I'm going to wrap it up there. Clearly people aren't interested in the low time frame stuff that I'm doing, and there's not been a lot. It's just chop on daily open, so that's fair enough. You run it down, you run it up, down again. Let's see. It'd be quite nice to, yeah, we're just continuing to play a range here. So yeah, thanks everyone. Anything moving? Nope. Nothing interesting. I will see everyone yeah, next time. Hold on. I'll quickly address that fan. I got a 1% bounce off of it. So it's all good. People that make their own indicators, it's silly. Use the indicators that work. There's a reason that they're there. But anyway.